So last night I read some very unfortunate, sad news that the Art Institute of Atlanta would be closing its doors as of September 30th, 2023. Uh, I am an alum of the Art Institute of Atlanta. We used to refer to it as AIA. Uh, it was located in Buckhead, next door to Dante's Down the Hatch, who had a pet alligator. I never ate there, but we were right next door. It was in an old bank facility. They had added onto the building to add in two $1 million sound recording studios, which were really grand. That's where I honed some of my skills and started increasing my knowledge into the realm of audio, and then later into some electronics and IT eventually. While I was at the Art Institute, I had a lot of really great adventures, met some very interesting people, some that I liked and some that I didn't. I remember Georgia and Melissa and Russ and Eric. Eric and I rode together, carpooled quite a bit. And then there was Christine, who I lost track of. She and I carpooled for a long time. Very interesting group of folks. There was T-Bolt, who later ran sound for me. Uh, really fun experiences. The coursework was coursework. It was, early college. It wasn't any big deal. I can remember the smart people all signed up for college algebra, never bought the book. We all went to the library and just pulled the book off the shelf and did all the homework problems, and we were done within like a half hour or so. It wasn't overly taxing as far as academics go, but this is also coming from a person who went on for many, 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 many years, some 15 years of college under my belt, 4 degrees, terminal degree, et cetera, so forth. So it was a good start. It was where I needed to be at the time. It led me to my next stage in life, which led me to my next stage in life, which led me to where I am today. So good, bad, ugly, or indifferent, it was part of the journey, which I enjoyed that part. Like I said, and it got me to where I am today. And so, it's very unfortunate that they are closing, but COVID had a large impact on a lot of things. Student loans had a large impact on a lot of things with for-profit institutions, which the Art Institute is, or was, or the big corporate Art Institute is, Art Institute of Atlanta being a franchise of it, and for profitability or being for profit, and people take on student loans, and it gets very difficult to pay back those student loans based on the amount of tuition that you have to pay and materials. And if you were a fashion major at the Art Institute, and I can remember those folks would spend tons of money on materials, art supplies and fabric and sewing, or if they couldn't sew, having somebody do that for them. The graphics arts people spent tons of money on software and applications. On the side of the house I was on, music and entertainment management, and half of us were musicians, so we had that monkey to deal with, and we spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on gear and attire and costumes and whatnot, and publicity and demo tapes and all that fun stuff. So yeah, I can see where the last couple of years have weighed heavily on an institution like the Art Institute. It's sad, but hey, that's what happens. More power to you, those who have a degree from there and take advantage of it, or who took advantage of the facilities that were provided by the Art Institute while it was there. In retrospect, a lot of us did not fully embrace what was available to us and use it, which means that we did not get as much benefit from the money that we invested. But this is also coming from somebody who graduated from there in '92, some 31 years later. Yeah, 31 years later. Looking back at it, could I have played more with the $1 million studio? Maybe. Could I have the audio studio? Could I have played more with the video suites? Yeah. Could I have? Sure. But what does it matter now? So, bye bye to the Art Institute of Atlanta.